Yo yo to the yo, it is I, the minion of AllCast Irish Gamers. That's my gamer tag right there. Write it down, put yours in the comments, we'll get a duo some stage. Also, you do me a huge favour if you could like and subscribe. Helps the video, helps the channel a lot. Welcome back guys. Yes, I'm here with another deck list for you. It's my Chaos Dark Magician. Stick around to the end and I'll show you the main win con of the deck. But let's jump straight into it. 2 Dark Magicians, all you ever need. Yeah, you could play 3 because you're doing like a more of a ritual build, but trust me, 2 is enough. 3 effect failure, you gotta have him. He's a tuner, he's a body on the field, and he's just a really good hand trap. 3 Magician Souls, that's a given. We got 2 Diviner of the Herald. I don't have the 3rd just yet. I am grinding for the UR for it, so if you do have 3, stick them in there, but 2 is all I got right now. We got 2 Ghost Ogres. Ghost Ogre is another great hand trap, and it's also a level 3 tuner, so you know, if you normal summon it and you got a special summon for Dark Magician, you can get Baronet on the field. It's really handy for that. We've got 2 Magician's Rod. I will be dropping that down to 1 of course when I get the other Diviner, but I think right now I'm finding a good balance in Platinum with 2 Rod, 2 Diviner, because you don't want to have too many normal summons either. We got 1 White Dragon Wyvern Buster. Oh, what a card. Just a great way of getting a body on the field, and then you link it off with Striker Dragon, and then you get the Black Collapse Serpent. So it's just really good no matter which one you open with. If you open with one of these, or Chaos Space, or Diviner, you're going full board, and you're going OTK. 1 Dark Magician Girl, mainly because you want to get that extra draw off Soul Servant, but you do have Salvation in there as well. I have dropped the Bond and Dark Magic, or Dark Burning Magic, so that's really all her use. 1 Apprentice and 2 Nibiru. You gotta have Nibiru in there. I'm sorry, it's Platinum, guys. You know, just so many decks just special summon to beat the ban. So 2 Nibiru, good number. 1 Sevarus comes in handy every game. There's very few games I draw this card and I don't end up using his hand trap effect to just discard him and negate a card that targets one of your cards. It's really good. Stops effect failure, stops imperm. 1 Magician of Chaos. Now I have got Magician of Chaos here because someone in the Discord said they used him recently. He was really good, and he is, but once Illusion of Chaos comes out, he's getting dropped. 2 Preparation of Rites. You gotta have it. I mean, it searches, you've got 2 of them. It searches your 2 rituals. It also adds a ritual spell from your graveyard to your hand. It's a really good card to have, and it baits negates. Lightning Storm, wow. Just 3 of them in there. Just that's all I'm saying. Forget Dark Magic Attack. Sometimes you can't even get Dark Magician on the field. So yeah, Lightning Storm all the way. We've got 3 Chaos Space because you really want to open this card. It's great. It's this plus Diviner in your opening hand. You're gonna win. Magician Salvation, great way of just getting Eternal Soul onto the field. Yeah, you can use it to special summon Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl sometimes, but it's mainly just to get Eternal Soul out. Advanced Ritual Art to just get your ritual monster on the field and dump Dark Magician in the bin, so you can then Eternal Soul him and use your Dark Magical Circle to banish something. It works, the deck works. I've only got for 1 circle, so you know, sue me. Soul Servant, gotta have 3. It's best card in the deck. It's your draw power, it allows you to stack. If you activate the effect Chaos Space in the graveyard, you can chain Soul Servant and just draw whatever you stack. It's really good. 1 Secrets Dark Magic, because it's basically your only way of going into your fusion or rituals, and you can just put it back to the top of the deck with Soul Servant if you need to reuse it. 2 Infinite Impermanence. Why didn't I get this card sooner? I'm using it in real life, but I'm not using it in the game. I'm an idiot. Great card. Now depending on what sort of build you're going for, yeah, you can probably put 2 Circle and 2 Soul. It's up to you really, but I just find 1 of each just works handy enough for me. I don't tend to frick as much on them. Elder Entity and Tis, gotta have 1 of them in there, maybe even 2 if you got the UR. She's just such a great card to send with Diviner when you're going second. Dark Magician the Dragon Knight, you make him more than you would think, because you've got the influx of dragons. You're not reliant on getting Imduck on the field anymore. Very easy card to make, and most of the time you win the duel if you've got him and Eternal Soul. Dark Magicians, just a staple fusion, and that's it for the fusions. So I've gone light on the fusion cards. Herald of Arclight, you can make it with one of your level 3 tuners and Magician Souls, or most of the time you're going to be pitching it to the graveyard to add a ritual spell or ritual monster to your hand with Diviner. So yeah, another card you gotta have in there. Borderlord Savage I don't tend to make all that much, but he is an option to go into in, like, you know, the third or fourth turn or whatever. So yeah, just him, Veiler. Make sure you've got a link monster in the graveyard, and boom, you've got a couple of negates on board. Baronade of Floor, you're going to make this so easily in this deck. Sure, you can throw E-Telly in there to get Ghost Dogger out, but I find it was kind of just taking up room that I needed for other cards. So the main way is Diviner and one of the Chaos Dragons. Simple as. Link Spider, just your main sort of way of getting Dark Magician off the field, so you can Eternal Soul him. Same with Imduk. I mean, you know, you summon Dark Magician, get him off the field. Summon this, Eternal Soul, get Dark Magician back, and yeah, you're rolling from there. Relinquish Anima, handy card. Sometimes your opponent makes mistakes, puts monsters in front of the extra monster zone. More often than not, you're just using it to get a monster off the field, like, you know, Magician Souls or whatever. So you can banish it. Striker Dragon, gotta have one because it gets your baby Chaos Dragon off the field. Artemis, another card to just get a monster off the field, like Rod, Magician Souls or what have you, and then you can then banish them to summon your Chaos Dragon. Blackluster Soldier, fantastic card. This card winning me games all on his own. Banishes, boosts attack. You're never going to go for the second attack and the next turn. You're just going to use those two effects, trust me. Celine, she is the main stepping stone to access code. Fantastic card. You can also just keep her on the field if you wanted to keep using her effect if she's got loads of counters. She's really handy like that. Appaloosa, you're going to make this card. I had it in previous builds, never summoned it. You're going to just spam special summons in this deck. Appaloosa is definitely an avenue to go. And Paddy Last is access code, but my god, what a card. This is the win con of the deck majority of the time. You get this guy out, it's game over. See you later, bro. So I'm running the Chaos build for Dark Magician in real life because, of course, you get Baronet on the field, you get 2 monsters on the field for Verte, and you get Dragoon out, and you use Baronet to pop Verte, and you've got 2 good Omni Negates on the field. You still got about 3, sometimes even 4 cards in your hand, depending on how you set up, and you're going to have hand traps, you're going to have interruptions. It's pretty much game, and you're super poly protected because you got a win in Dark on the field. We don't have Dragoon in Master Drill. We probably will never get Dragoon in Master Drill. So your best option with this deck is probably to go second, so you can just go for that win, because Baronet, set a face down and pass, not a good board, trust me. So more often than not, you're going to want to go second. You're going to summon Diviner, she's going to pitch Arclight. Arclight's going to get you whatever kind of missing piece of the rituals you need, whether it be the ritual spell, or if you have the ritual spell you're going to go for the monster, or if you're really worried about what your opponent has, you don't bother with Arclight, you send in Tis, you pop a card on the field, and hopefully you've opened Chaos Space or one of the Chaos Dragons, and you can just go from there. I was kind of expecting to get hit here because, you know, it kept bouncing back to him as if he had something. And he probably thought he was in a good position. I mean, he's got Zombie World, so I can't tribute or anything like that. I can't do anything specific to types because they're all zombie now. But the great thing about this deck is, yeah, it's a Dark Magician deck, but it's not necessarily a spellcaster deck. Not a lot of my cards require things to be spellcasters. Now, yeah, you might need something like one of your dragons to be counted as a dragon if you wanted to use it to summon Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight, you know, with Secrets of Dark Magic, but that's not going to come up very often. And you can also use them from hand where they're still counted as dragons. But either way, you use your level 6 Diviner, you use your level 4 Chaos Dragon, and you've got Baronet out. All in 2 summons. It's very handy, you play around Nibiru that way, and straight away Baronet is on the field, you get a pop. Fan-freaking-tastic. Now, what was it? Oh, it was Conquistador, so he's playing some sort of Eldritch Zombie World hybrid. Okay, no problem, I know what I'm dealing with now. I also know he ain't got steam all to stop me from here on in. It's time to put the foot on the gas and really send this one home. So, I've summoned the other Chaos Dragon by banishing the first Chaos Dragon. Now I can activate Chaos Space in the graveyard. This allows me to chain Eternal Soul Servant, basically allowing me to stack and draw whatever the hell I want or need in the current situation. Now, this combo would have been a hell of a lot easier if I had, you know, Illusion of Chaos, because I could have searched Illusion of Chaos, off the Diviner, and he would have got me Magician Souls. So it would have been way easier. I would have circumvented all this. I still would have had my Soul Servant. I could have stacked something else. So yeah, I still got to the same position. It just took a few extra steps, which means you can still be interrupted along the way. So just remember that. So he did actually have the Ash, which is surprising. So he waited all this time to use the Ash. You know, that's the thing. He wasn't going to use it on the Diviner because he obviously wanted to see where I was going with it, and he wanted to hit something else. But once the Diviner resolves, it's level 6, you're not stopping the Chaos Dragon, and you're getting Baronet out in the field. So either way, he tried to Ash me, used the Baronet Negate, got Magician of Chaos on the field, used the Graveyard effect of Soul Servant, which then triggered Magician of Chaos, allowed me to get the other pop. I said, you know what, I'll just get rid of Zombie World. He seems to like it. He's attached to it. I'm going to take it away from him. So Salvation did its job. It got me Eternal Soul. That's all I really needed it for, because I don't plan on special summoning Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl anytime soon. And I also sent the other Chaos Space, so I got to draw 2 off it. So it's a really handy thing to do with Magician Souls when you're not using a card. Just send it to the graveyard, get that extra draw. Now I get the extra add from the deck of the Chaos Dragon. I can't summon it because it's already been summoned once per turn, but the effect to add them to your hand can be done as many times as you want. That part isn't once per turn. But here we go. I've got the extra 3 monsters. Let's get rid of them. You know, just get rid. Bye bye. See you later. Celine on the field. I think we all know where this is going. Celine has enough counters. Always make sure to check you will have enough counters, because I have summoned her before and I only gotten 2 counters and her effect is now useless. Needs to have at least 3. She special summons back a monster from the graveyard. Doesn't matter what you go for really, because there's only one way you're going with this. You're going for access code. Access code is going to use his effect, gain attack, then you're going to use his other effect, banish a card from the graveyard, destroy his last monster and attack for game. Yeah, it's just a really powerful deck. I do recommend trying it out. You'll have so much fun with this deck. It is a lot better with Illusion of Chaos, so when it comes I'll make another version of it, but I love this Chaos build. It's fan-freaking-tastic. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.